Good morning, people of YouTube and my low oil subscribers. This is Lord Holland 4293, and today we have a replay from Ohio Mag in a Graf Zeppelin. Now, his teammates are Hawke, Bayern, Mogami, Otago, Algeria, and the new Tier 7 Pan American cruiser. I honestly do not know that. I can pronounce the player name, but I can't pronounce that shit. He did send this to me on my email. So thank you, Ohio Mag, for sending that to me. I always love getting replays sent to me on my email. Now, he is running a meme build. So, first off, he is going to run a meme build. Now, I expect he's going to just zoom past by these forts and go for the Nuremberg. It's easy damage at the very beginning, but it doesn't look like it. No, he is going to go, looks like he's going to go for the battleship. Now, that is the textbook thing to do. No, he may not go for the battleship. No, he is going to go for the Nuremberg. He was just waiting to get a... Personally, I would have went through the north way. You can get a better run-up, but... Yeah, if you went to the north way, you probably could get there faster. Because you can see how it's aiming. It's a bit... You can still get a good drop on it, but it's very... It just takes a long time, in my opinion. I'm just thinking there's shorter ways, but let's see what he does. 2 torps. And a permaflood on that Nuremberg. So someone set a fire on it. So Mag got lucky. Someone set a fire and he did DCP it, unfortunately. Now, that's the thing about the Graf Zeppelin planes. You can zoom in and out before the fighters even lock onto you. He's going to take his dive bombers and he's going to go after the Bayern. Smart. But let's see how that goes, because as you know from the Graf Zeppelin review, these bombs do kind of drop, well, wonky. And you just have good solutions on there. So, 100 secondaries gives him a reload on his secondaries. And 30 bomb hits, rocket hits, or torp hits gives him increased plane regeneration. So let's see if he can trigger the secondaries. I have no doubt he'll trigger the plane one though. But you saw in that first drop how they just dropped. Beautiful drop, but you only got 1 citadel. That one's beautiful. That was a beautiful one, double citadel. Okay, I think he is going for the DD. Oh, his secondaries are going off. His secondaries are going off. Oh, that's funny. Not the best drop. I mean, that's why I said the rockets are kind of only there for piecemeal damage. Your torps are your best damage. And he does pick up the gain with 32 secondary hits. Wow. So... if he just keeps charging... I love it how they tell people to literally get back in his CV. Oh, that was a nice hit. 7,000. That was a very nice hit. Oh, and the secondaries are still going off. Oh, this is just funny at this point. Wow. I knew this thing was good. But we don't get to see the Graf Zeppelin secondaries go off much anymore. But his secondaries are gonna... He's gonna get Luchins going. That's for sure. Yeah, they're gonna go off. Yep, there it goes. Oh, no, this is just funny at this point. The bad news is he's at 2/3 health. But the secondaries at this point are just hilarious. I mean, the sad part is, these secondaries make German battleships look weak. I'm sorry, but... Oh! And he picks it up with secondaries. Oh, no, that's just funny. But, I mean, 90,000 and climbing. Ah, that's just funny. Oh, and the Hawke steals us fun. But still, 93,000 damage. Not very good. Very, very good. The bad news is he's getting shot at now. I think the Hawke was the one that drew those shells, but it's unfortunate. It would have been funny to see him go into the port. I mean, I know I don't usually recommend that, but it would have just been funny to see what the secondaries do to the transports. Let's see, does he go for... I think he is going to go for the battleship. Smart, smart. Most carrier captains will go to the transports, but I'm glad he is going after the battleships. Good man, good man. Gonna get a nice 12k right there. Not bad. A little under 12k, but still, at least 10k. That's still pretty good. Now he's gonna get at least one more strike off. Personally, you know, I wouldn't waste it on the planes. I would just go for their transports, personally. That's just me, but that way I can conserve those points. But I'm glad he's going in for another run. I am glad he's going for another run. Those, not the best drop, but it's whatever. He got all his planes out, though. And got 4,000. It's a win-win. I was thinking he'd lose one plane, but he actually saved all 4 of them. So, not bad. And the Mogami picks up the Bayern, and he didn't actually suffer that much from it. So, Data Man actually did pretty well. He's actually still got lots of health. But let's see how long that health lasts. Oh, and the secondaries are going off. And picks up that transport. I imagine Mr. Dataman dropped 1 set on each. So let's see who gets the kills on these transports. Oh! Holy crap! I feel bad for Datamine though. I really do. Or Dataman. That was at least a double citadel. And that is why you don't show broadside in a Mogami. But honestly understandable. And I feel bad for him. Oh my god, oh darn. Yep. 2 more of the transports and he could have had Shark Among Shrimps. I am glad though that the Algerie is sitting in a good position to farm. I wish the Hawke has basically gone into the point of no return, so that's unfortunate. One of those torps might cause a flood. Yep, 1 flood. So he's got 2 fires and a flood. So good damage. Now, no, he can absolutely get another flood if he aims it up just right. 1 torp looks like he might just miss the port. I can't tell. 1, 2. Yep, it did hit the port or the pier, unfortunately. Now we'll see what happens, cause they've got relatively good cruisers. Gneisenau's almost dead. But the Hawke's in the point of no return. Bayern's the only one that can go really north. I really hope he goes north. But we'll see if he can pull what kind of star he pulls out. Because there was no indication in the email. All I know is this is a pure meme build. So we'll see how things go. But I mean, very respectable damage. 145,000. 227 secondary gets very respectable. Okay, so he is going to help the Nuremberg because the Bayern's not going after it. That's unfortunate. Approaching target. Yeah, those are gonna arm. He's gonna walk right into him. Oh, we got one of them. But still, let's see if he can escape the fighters. He's gonna get one more strike off. He could get 2 more strikes off, but he's gonna have to boost through this. But I'm thinking the fighters will lock onto him before he can get that second strike off. But I've been proven wrong. Yep, there's a fighter lock. He's got to pull him back now. Pops an engine boost to try to get out of there, but loses the fighters. Okay, so we know at this point it's a minimum 4-star off. So it's 4 stars now. Assuming they can kill Fury and Dono and all of the reinforcements. So we'll see how that goes. The only thing I've noticed about these bombers from playing it is that I feel like if you approach it from the side instead of head on, you'll have a better chance of hitting things. Because the way the bombs drop, I've noticed they kind of drop. The way they drop more better at a side. Okay, so they've sunk one of the reinforcements. The Bayern goes down. So they're down 2 ships. Mogami and Bayern. So it's definitely hairy in my opinion. I feel like the Graf's Zeppelin could kill the battleships, but it'd be very difficult. You'd have to have a lot of RNG favor in getting those fires. If you could get the fires and the floods going, the Fuso would go down real quickly. And I don't want to put any bad mouthing on the Congo, on the Bulgoon, on the tier 7 Pan Am, because they're pretty squishy. And even though those guys do have torps, they're squishy. He can bounce shells, but the whole gimmick of that thing is just its funny button. So without a funny button, it's not really that good. He does get a fire, and that DCPs, so hopefully we can get another fire. Bad news is Nuremberg showed up, so he's got increased AA. And Graf Zeppelin thrives on speed, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, fighters locking on. Can he get the strike off? He'll get the strike off. Does get a fire, and there goes the aircraft preparation. So he does get that. So let's see if he survives this. Because this is where it's going to get really hairy. Fortunately, Guterunken is giving him health. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's nothing only thing he can launch to hit that thing at this point are his dive bombers. So we'll see how that goes. I hope he doesn't get rammed. I really hope he doesn't get rammed. I don't think he's gonna get rammed, but he ain't moving, so ooh, that's a close one. Because I'm just looking at the mini-map at this point.
Reconnaissance reporting. The third enemy reinforcement party
Oh, not good. That Baron's right on top of him. I got a... Oh! Oh, thank you, Mr. Hawke. I think the Hawke was putting torps and everything into him. Yeah, if that Baron had kept going, he would have died. Yeah, that, since he wasn't piloting, there's nothing he could have done. But fortunately, the Hawke was there. The bad news again is, though, they've got a Fabuki coming down on top of them, and a Baron, and a Nuremberg. So they ain't picking up the battleships. So, at this point, well, they could pick up the third reinforcement, so they can still kill the Nuremberg. So they're looking at least a 3-star off. Oh, Congolese picks up the Fuso. Kudos to him. But the Algeria gets blapped by the Fuso. So, it's a trade. I really hope the Bongolese can, Bogolnisi can kill that Nuremberg, because I'd give him a 3-star off, and that's still very acceptable.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
If only they had a Massachusetts. If only they had a Massachusetts. It's a Citadel and an Overpen. What health is that Nuremberg, though? Because that's the key target that needs to be taken out. I think he's just trying to get those secondaries in range to shoot. Yep, those are secondaries going off. Oh boy, Mr. Hawke is not looking too healthy. And so he does have Cunningham on there. Let's see, Mr. Hawke. So yeah, Hawke, he would have triggered at least his emergency skills repair. So the Hawke would have get an extra consumable. And Cunningham would work on those battleships. Let's see. Okay, so the Congolese might be able to pick up the Nuremberg. It's going to be a close one, though. Yep, okay, so they got a 3-star off. 3-star off, absolutely. So at this point, it's just book it and get out. Unless he can kill that Fuso. If he kills that Fuso, this is going to be one hell of a replay. Uh-oh. I hear torps. Oh, and they missed. So, yep, that was the end of the op. They did pass, so 3-star op.